suppose we wanted to display the records from both the tables. Okay, I wanted to display the records from both the tables, that is matching records also as well as unmatching records also. So that time I will go for full outer join. That is third type of outer join. Okay, so how to write that? That is select star from employee outer join or employee full join department, and after that the join clause. Okay, the join condition, that is emp dot department number equals to department number, like this. So see here it have taken the matching records. See all the matching records it have displayed. Then unmatching records from right table are also taken, and unmatching records from left table are also taken. Okay, so both the sides it is taking the records. That is nothing but the full outer join, the combination, or we can say the union of uh, left outer join as well as right outer join. It is called as full outer join. I hope it is clear for everyone now. Yes. Fine. Okay. So next one. Fine. Next one, which type of join we have, and the syntaxes are given. Okay, the outer join syntaxes are given: left outer join, then right outer join, then full join. Okay, so full outer join we just have only one syntax, that is ANSI syntax. We don't have an Oracle syntax for this. Okay, and the next one is what? Natural join. So how the natural join will work? It is see here. This natural join it is also having only ANSI syntax. We don't have an Oracle syntax for this natural join. Clear? So how to use the ANSI syntax? We will write natural join over here. We'll have natural join over here. And one more note is there. What is that note? We don't need to write. We don't need to write. Need to write the join condition. We don't need to write the join condition for this. Clear? For the natural join. Clear? Just a second. कितनी वेळ? 5 मिनिटं. Tomorrow, you're taking it tomorrow also, right? Wipro, it is having time, right? It is having time, right? Like it is not scheduled yet. Yes, is it scheduled? No, right? So yeah, fine. Okay. So fine. So we'll go for the natural join then. So in natural join, we don't need to write what is ANSI and what is Oracle. Okay, ANSI and Oracle both are the standards. Okay. So ANSI is nothing but what? Okay, ANSI is one syntax. Like ANSI, there is some American National Standard Institute. They have launched their own syntax. Okay, so this is the syntax for ANSI and Oracle. Oracle is a company or the database. Okay, so they have launched their own syntax. Okay, both like Hindi, Marathi, how we have. Okay, suppose you wanted to say something. Okay, you wanted to convey some message to anyone. You can either say it in Marathi also. You can say it in Hindi also. Okay, two types of grammars we have. That is nothing but what? ANSI and Oracle. Clear, Mayur? Okay, then next one. So natural join. Okay, how this natural join is going to work? So see, we have already seen the two types. The first two types, that is cross join and inner join. Okay, so when we go for this natural join, so natural join will behave in two manners. First one, it will either act as a cross join or it will either act as a inner join. So cross join means it will select the valid as well as invalid records, and inner join means it will select only valid records. Clear? So this natural join will act like a inner join or like a cross join. Okay, first we'll go for the cross join. So it will act like a cross join if there is no relation present between these two tables. Okay, no relation present means, see here, in these two tables there is a relation. What is that relation? See, the department number is nothing but what? It is a primary key. It is a foreign key inside this employee table, and it is a primary key inside this department table. Clear? So if such kind of relation is not present over there, so that time it will work as a cross join. That time it will work as a cross join. Cross join means it will give the valid as well as invalid record. So let us go for that. Let us go for the cross join then. So see here, suppose I'm writing select star from employee natural join department, like this. Okay. So see, it will work as a, okay. So here, as there is a relation between this employee and department table, yes, as there is a relation, that's why it is working like a inner join. Inner join means only valid records are taken. So see here, Like suppose first employee is Aryan. Aryan is working in a department called accounting department. Clear? But instead of taking the department number twice, how it was taken over here, right? See how it have taken the department number over here twice. So instead of taking it twice, it will take it only one time. That is here. Okay, that is the only difference between the inner join and the natural join. Clear? And we don't need to write the join condition over here. Clear? But let us go for one more table, that is select. That is select. Let us take select star from sal grid. Okay, there is one more table called sal grid. There is one more table called sal grid. See here. So we have one table called sal grid. Now, is there any relation between this sal grid table and the department table? Let me show you the department table also. Like select star from department. Okay. So is there any relation present between this sal grade and this department table? There is no relation present. Okay. So as there is no relation present, so it will work as a cross join. Cross join means the first record will be joined with all the records of second table. Then second record will be taken, it will be joined with all the records of second table. Third record will be joined with all the records of second table. Understanding in that manner. So see here. So select star from sal grade natural join department. Sal grade natural join department. So see here how it is working. See how it is working. The first record is joined with first record of the second table. Okay. Then second record is joined with the first record of the second table, like this. Okay. So it is working as a cross join over here. Why? Because there is no relation. But as there was a relation between these two tables called employee and department, that's why it have worked as what? As a inner join. Clear? This is nothing but the natural join. Please repeat. Okay, I'll repeat. Fine. So first of all, relation present means what? First of all, relation present means what? See here, I have given over here. Like it will act like a cross join if there is a relation present between the two tables. Relation present means not a relation like girlfriend or boyfriend. Relation means primary key and foreign key. If those two things are present, it will work as what? As a inner join. If there is no relation present, it will work as a cross join. So see here, if you are talking about these two tables called employee table and department table. So employee table and department table are having some relation, right? What is that relation? The primary key and foreign key are present over there. So if the primary key and foreign key are present over there, so that time it will work as a cross join. Cross join means only the valid records will be displayed. So see here, only the valid records are displayed over here. Okay, and one more difference is there. So instead of displaying the department number over the primary key and foreign key column two times, okay, it will display it only one time. That is the only difference between the inner join and natural join. Clear? Okay. But if there is no relation present, like see, there is this table called a sal grade table. Okay, in that sal grade table, these are the records. Okay, and there is one more table called as this department table. Okay, our usual table, department table. Now, can you see any common column between this sal grade and this department? There is no common column present over here. Okay, so as there is no common column present over there, that means what? There is no relation present between this sal grade and department. So as there is no relation present, so will it understand? Will this application understand like what I need to match? So it will not understand what to match. So what it will do? It will match everything. Understanding? As it is not understanding what to match, it will match everything. And matching everything means what? First record will be joined with all the records. So see here, the first record is joined with all the records. See here, the first record is joined with the first record of this table. Then again, this first record is joined with second record. Then again, the first record is joined with third record. Again, the first record is joined with fourth record, like this. Clear? This is nothing but the natural join. Clear? Clear. Okay. And the last one, that is our self join. Okay, last one, that is our self join. So why we are using the self join? So we are using the self join whenever we wanted to display the data from two different rows. Okay, the data is present inside the same table, but it is present in two different rows. Okay, so let me show you how. Okay, so see here, suppose I am taking select star from employee. So see here, this is our employee table. In that employee table, suppose I wanted to display the name of the employee, like the name of the employee is Smith. Okay, the name of the employee is Smith. But I want, along with the Smith, I wanted to display his manager name also. So what is the manager of Smith? Manager of Smith is 7902. Manager of Smith is 7902. That means who is 7902? 7902 is Ford. That means Ford is the manager of Smith. Okay, what does that mean? Ford is the manager of Smith. Okay, so that means I need to display the data in this manner. Okay, I wanted to display the Smith's data also. I wanted to display the Smith name also over here, and along with that Smith, I have to write the Ford name also. Smith, Ford. Like this, I wanted to write. Okay, but the problem is Smith is present in this line, that is fourth line, and this Ford is present in second last line, whatever the line number is. Okay, 16th line. Clear? But as they are present in different lines, I'm not able to join them, or I am not able to display them together. So what I need to do that time, I should join this. I should join the record of Ford along with the Smith. And how to join that? I have to join the MGR number of Smith along with the employee number. So what I will write here, MGR number is there, right? So I'll take the employee number, EMP number. So what is the MGR number over here? MGR number is not given, so it won't be matched with anything. Then second one is 7797. That is the MGR number. So what it will do? It will take the employee number as 7797. Now whose record is this? 7797. It is J's record, right? So it will go to J and it will display the record of J over here. It will display the record of J over here. Clear? So J and now can I say the Veer and J both are displayed over here in the same line, as well as suppose we are taking Smith. What is the number of Smith? 7902. So it will go to 7902 and it will take that record. That is Ford. So let us check Ford is taken over here. Ford's record is taken. Now can I say Smith's record and Ford's record are present in the same table? They are present in same table. So what I can do, I can display it now. Clear? So the join where we get the result table. Okay, in that result table, both the records are in same line. That is called as self join. Or the table, when we join the table with itself, it is called as self join. Clear? Okay, how to display it? See here, how to display the records. See, by using this self join, just give me a minute. So see here, how to display it? Select, let us take star, select star from employee and one more employee table we have to take, right? So employee comma employee. But see, the table names are same. So what I should give? I should give one alternate name for this. So employee E1 comma employee E2, like this. Okay. And what we need to join over here? We need to join the E1 dot MGR. So first table's MGR we should take, right? We should take the MGR from the first, and that MGR should be joined with the second table's employee number. So that's why MGR equals to, we will write EMP, we'll write what? EMP dot EMP number, or sorry, E2 dot EMP number. E2 dot EMP number, like this. Clear? Like this we should write. So see here how the data will be displayed. See, now the Veer as well as J both are displayed in the same line, or we can say the Smith and Ford both are displayed in the same line in the result table. Yes or no? Both are displayed in the same line. Now can I select the employee name and manager's name from this one? Yes, we can select it. Clear? Because both the records are present in the same line. Both the records are present in same line. I hope you guys are understanding this. This is how the self join is going to work. Okay. And as we have written star, so it is displaying all the details. I don't want the star. I just want the employee name and the manager's name. So directly I can write that one also. See here, I can write instead of the star, I'll write E1 dot ename, comma E2 dot ename, E2 dot ename. Save. So see, so it is displaying what? Veer. That is ename. Veer is working for what? J. Aryan is working for J. Smith is working under Ford. Alan is working under Blake. Ward is working under Blake. Understanding? Jones is working under Queen. Like this. Clear? This is how it is going to work. Fine. Understanding? But see, one more confusion is there. See, here also it is showing E name. Here also it is showing E name. So instead of that, what you can do? The second E name, you can just change it. Okay. So I'll just give alternate name over here, like MGR name, like this I'll give MGR name. Okay, now see, now it is easy to identify who is manager and who is the employee. So see here, who is who is the employee? Veer is the employee, manager name is Jay. Aryan is the employee, his manager is Jay. Smith is the employee and Ford is his manager. Like this we can get. I hope you people have understood this one now. Please take another example. For another example, I need to like write one more table and all. Okay, Pratik. So we don't have that much time to create one more table and then take it. Okay. Okay, no, sir, just one. Okay, fine. So I'll take one example over here. Okay. So fine. Suppose I have a question like write a query to display. Write a query to display. Write a query to display the employee name, e-name, along with his manager's job. Employee name along with this manager's job. Okay. Write a query display employee name along with this manager's job. So how to write it? See here, we will write what? Select e-name, comma. Okay, e-name from what? E-name from E1, right? So E1 dot e-name, comma, E2 dot job. E2 means E2 is for manager, right? So E2 dot job. And here I'll give the alias name as MGR job. I'll give the alias name as MGR job. What is wrong? Okay. Select E1 dot e-name, comma, E2 dot E2 dot E2 dot job in bracket MGR job in bracket MGR job. Okay, then from employee E1 comma employee E2, employee E1 comma employee E2, like this. Okay, and after that the where clause, that is where E1 dot MGR equals to E2 dot EMP number, E2 dot EMP number, like this. Clear? So see here, it will display what? First one is Veer, and who's Veer's manager? It is Jay. So Jay is working as a manager. Clear? It is the job of Jay is manager. The next Aryan is also working under Jay. So Jay is manager. Smith is working under Ford, right? And Ford is an analyst. Clear? Then last one, Miller. So Miller is working under what? Clark, and Clark is a manager. Ford is a manager. Ford is working under a manager. Ford is working under Jones, and Jones is a manager. James is working under Blake. Blake is a manager. Clear? Clear? Understood now, Pratik and Ujwala? What questions will be asked in the interview on joins? So see, two types of questions will be there. First one will be either they will ask the theoretical questions or they will ask the queries. Fine. So queries in this manner you have to write, and the theoretical questions I have already given why we are using the joins. Theoretical questions are why we are using the joins. Then see what are joins and why we are using the joins. Then what are the types of joins? Or they might ask you to write the syntaxes for each and every join. Like suppose I want the ANSI syntax for cross join, they might ask you, okay, or I want the left outer join. Why we are using the left outer join? Why we are using the right outer join? What is the syntax for left outer join? What is the Oracle syntax for left outer join? Okay, like that they might use. They might ask you any questions, theoretical questions. Clear? Understanding? So that time you have to draw the diagrams and you have to explain them. Okay. Okay. Kindly provide theory on Skype group. I have already shared you the notes. Okay. I've already given the link in the groups, some of the groups. One more time, I'll share you that. So I've uploaded it on the drive, and I'll give you the drive link. Still, I didn't get the reply from Pratik. Okay, Pratik, I've replied. One more. Those who were not like those who wanted me to repeat this. Who was that? Okay, Pratik and Ujwala. Done, right? Understood? Please do share it on Wipro group. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll ask the HRs to send it, right? Okay. Yesterday I've shared it on some of the groups. Some groups might be remaining, so I'll share it today. Okay. Today or tomorrow morning, any time I'll share it. Okay. Please explain employee manager relationship. Okay, I'll explain that. And after, first I will go for this normalization, and after that I'll explain this. Okay. Okay. We can join any number of tables, Umair. We can join any number of tables. Okay. So let me just show you that link. Okay, fine. So see, oh, it is not logged in. Just give me a minute. I'll show you the link. Okay, where you will get that. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, so I'll give you this link, guys. So on Drive, I have uploaded it. Okay, you have to go to this one. Here, the link of this normalization I have given. Okay, so here you'll find out the normalization notes also. You'll find out something called as SQL grooming. Okay, this file you can get SQL grooming. Clear? Inside this, all the notes you will get for SQL. Okay, and the normalization notes are also there. Attributes, all those things are also there. Fine. Clear? Okay. I hope this is useful for you. Okay. Next one was, okay, normalization we are going to see, right? So some of the examples also I have solved over here. Okay. So those examples you can just go through these examples. And after that, the next topic we are going to discuss is normalization. Let us go for the normalization. I already have those documents. So I'll just tell you through the documents. Fine. Where is it? Okay. So normalization is there. So what is normalization? First of all, you just have to mug up this definition. Okay. So normalization means nothing but what it is. See, we will be having a large table. So we'll be dividing that large table into small tables. That is called as normalization. The easy definition for this. Okay. And see why we will be dividing that table. because see, the large table will be having so many repeated data. Okay, so in order to segregate that data, we'll be using the normalization concept. Okay, so in short, one more time, I'll just through paint, I'll explain this. Now, consider we are having one table. Consider I'm having one table like this. In that table, I have the data of the students. Let us take, I have student ID, student name, student ID, student name. Then let us take his phone number, student name, then student ID, phone number. Let us take his email I am having. And apart from that, suppose I am having a branch. Okay, branch name. Then let us see I'm having an HOD name. Then I'm having a HOD contact. Okay, I'm having, then after that HOD email I'm having. Okay, email of HOD. Email of HOD. Suppose I'm having like this. Okay, so suppose student one is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Multiple students we have, n number of students. Okay, name of the students A, B, C, D, E, F, and so on, whatever. Okay, phone numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, whatever. There are different phone numbers, there are different email IDs. All those things we'll be having. But see, when we'll come for this, so suppose there is a student called A. He's studying in CS branch. Okay, for CS branch, the HOD name is, let us take teacher one, T1. T1 is the HOD name. HOD's contact is what? 1, or let us take 987654. Okay, and email ID is T1 at the rate gmail.com. T1 at the rate gmail.com, like this. Okay, now B is there. B is working with, let us take IT. So here the branch will be IT. HOD will be what? T2. And HOD's contact number will be 987653. Okay, here it is 4, here it is 3. Then the email ID is T2 at the rate gmail.com, like this. Okay, then C is there. C, suppose C is working with again CS. So CS means his HOD will be same, right? So that is T1. HOD contact is what? 987654. And email is what? T1 at the rate gmail.com, like this. Okay, like that. Many students are working, or they are studying in the same branch called CS branch. CS, then CS, like this. Okay, so here the problem is the same data. There is T1, here also T1, here also T1, here also T1. That's this contact number. Okay, so this contact numbers and this email ID. So this many data is getting repeated again and again. So instead of repeating the data, what I will do, I'll just break this table. This is our normal table. Okay, so I'll just break this table, and what I will do, I'll make one table which will have this much data, that is student ID till branch. Okay, and I'll create one more table over here, and that table, what that table will have, that table will have HOD. Okay, it will have branch also. It will have branch also. It will have HOD also. It will have contact of HOD. It will have email of HOD, like this. Okay. Now here, suppose I'm writing CS and IT. Okay, HOD is what? T1, T2. Contact is 987654. And email is what? Email is, let us take T1 at the rate gmail.com. So, and here every time, and what we will do is one more thing, we'll make some connection between this, like this branch is there, right? So here the branch I will make it as primary key, and this one I will make it as a foreign key, so that what, I'll establish one relation between these two tables. Okay, now these two tables are joined, or there is some relation between these two tables. So here, if it is a large table, then multiple times I was writing the same data. But here, how many times I have written that data? I just have written that data only one time. So it is saving this much memory, right? This much memory is getting saved over here. Okay, so this much memory is getting saved over here. Clear? So in order to save the memory, and as the memory is getting saved, what will happen? As the memory is getting saved, the speed will increase, understanding, the performance will increase. So in order to do all those things, what we are doing, we are segregating the table. Okay, we are dividing that table. Clear? And this is nothing but what? Normalization. But one thing we have to keep in mind over here. Okay, normalization, one thing we have to keep in mind. What is that thing? So whenever we are performing the normalization, that time the data loss should not happen. That time data loss should not happen. Clear? So see here, reducing the table to its normal form, it is called as normalization. The more simple definition, the process of decomposing or dividing the large table into small tables. It is called as normalization. Or one more thing, why? Again, suppose we wanted to elaborate it. Okay, so why we are dividing that table? just in order to remove the redundancy. Redundancy means duplicate data. In order to find the duplicate data, or in order to remove the redundant data. Redundancy means duplicates. Duplicate data. So in order to remove the duplicate data and the adverse effects of that. So just in order to remove redundancy means what? Duplicates. So in order to remove the duplicates and the anomalies. Anomalies means what? Disadvantages. Disadvantages of the duplicate data. What are the disadvantages? If the size is increasing, what will happen? It will take more memory. Okay. So memory will increase, then speed will decrease. Speed will decrease, then performance will be like worst. Performance will decrease, all those things. These are nothing but what? The anomalies. Anomalies means disadvantages of redundant data. Disadvantages of redundant data. I hope you have understood this. Why we are performing the normalization. Clear? Clear now? Okay. Now, next one, how this normalization will happen. So first, normalization means we'll be having some normal forms. So there are three normal forms. First normal form, which is also called as 1NF, 2NF, 3NF. Okay. So the table without redundancy, it is called as in normal form. Okay. So these are our normal tables. These are normal tables. These three are the normal tables, and this is our main table. Clear? Now, so when we can say that the table is in first normal form? Now, see here, we can say the table is in first normal form if it is not having a duplicate record. So see here, this record is duplicate over here, one, it is duplicate, right? So what we have done, we have removed this record. We have removed this record. But suppose we are removing the record, what will happen? This data will get lost, that is empty. So what we have done, instead of removing that, this empty we have transferred over here. See here, in the same record, we have created one more column and we have written Java as well as empty. So the information is same. We are not losing any kind of data over here. Clear? We are just arranging it properly. Clear? Then one more thing, that is multi-valued data will be removed. So see here, Java and SQL both were written in the same cell, right? Can we write in relational model? Can we write two values inside the same cell? No. So that's why we have divided it into like SQL, Java. Clear? In two different cells we have written it. Course 1, course 2, course 3, like this we have added. Clear? So whenever we'll get this kind of table, we can say it is in first normal form. Clear? Now, next one. Next one after this. Okay, next one after this. So see here, we have the second normal form. So see, what is the problem in the second normal form? See here, we have employee ID, employee name, salary, department number, department name, and location. Okay, so but the thing is, as I have told you, see, this D1 is getting repeated multiple times. Okay, so as we are storing this D1 at different locations, it is taking more memory. So instead of writing it like this, what we have done, we just have divided that table. So see here, we have taken the employee table and we have taken one more table. That is, we have divided the tables. Okay, we have divided the table. So first, the table should be in 1NF and it should not have a partial functional dependency. So what is the partial functional dependency? So see here, the department number is, or we can say the department name is dependent on department number, location is dependent on department number, and e-name is dependent on the like employee ID, salary is dependent on employee ID, like this. So this is called as partial functional dependency. So we have to remove this partial functional dependency. So we have divided the table into two types, or inside two tables. That is employee ID, and first is employee table, second one is department table. Clear? Understood? Now, employee name were dependent on employee ID and salary was dependent on employee ID. So we have made it as one table, and this one is second table where D name and location were dependent on department number. Clear? Understood? So this is how we have removed the partial functional dependency from this. Okay? And the third one, that is third normal form. Third normal form which we have. Okay, so when we can say the table is in third normal form, if it is not having a transitive functional dependency. Okay, transitive functional dependency means what? So see, in this example, this employee name is dependent on what? Employee ID. Salary is dependent on employee ID. This commission is dependent on employee ID. But and this pin code is also dependent on employee ID. But the state and country both are dependent on pin code. Both are dependent on pin code. So what we should do? What we should do that time? So that time we should divide that table. Okay, we should divide that table. We should make two tables like this, and just a second. We should make the two tables like this. Okay, so see this customer, this country name, or we can say customer name, pin code, city, state, they were dependent. Okay, city were dependent on pin code, state was dependent on pin code, and pin code was itself dependent on the customer ID. So what we have done, we have divided that table into two types. Okay, we have divided it into two things, two different tables, and after dividing it into two different tables, we just have okay. After dividing it into two different tables, we just have maintained one relation between them. Okay, we have established a relation, that is this pin code. Pin code we have written here also, and we have used it as a foreign key inside the first table. So this is how we have removed the transitive functional. We can see that it is in third normal form. Okay, that is 3NF, and this is nothing but the normalization. Clear? So see in this two tables, can you say there is any repeated data? See, the data is not repeated, or there is minimum repeated data. See this 510001, and here it is repeated. Here also it is repeated, but this is minimum repetition, which is required. Okay, which is required. Fine. So that the data won't be lost. Fine. But these repetitions are removed, right? This Bangalore, Karnataka, then Mumbai, Maharashtra. Here also Mumbai, Maharashtra, Bangalore, Karnataka. These repetitions are removed. These 5 records are like deleted, and only 2 records we have got, and still the data is same only. We can get the same data. This is nothing but the normalization. Understood, guys? Clear? Okay. Understood. Fine. Now we'll go for one more thing, that is employee manager relationship. Some people are having doubts in that. So let me explain that one. Employee manager relation. Fine. So consider this is our one table. In that table, we have employees ID. We have employee name. We have salary, and we have the MGR number. Okay, so employee ID is 1, 2, 3, 4. Employee name is A, B, C, D. Salary 100, 200, 300, 400, and MGR number. Okay, so here the MGR number is like 3. 3 is reporting for 4. 4 is reporting to let us say 2, and here I'll write null like this. Okay, now so how to see that? Fine. So see here, suppose A is there. Okay, so I wanted to find the MGR number, or I wanted to find the manager details of A. I wanted to find the manager details of A. So what I have to do? I have to go for the MGR. I have to take this 3. I have to go for this. Okay, I have to go for this 3. Clear? And I have to take this 3, and this 3 I have to match with what? I have to match it with the employee IDs. What I have to do? I have to match it with employee IDs. So where it is matching, see here. Suppose I wanted to find the manager of A means what? Here, whatever we have written inside this MGR, the same number should be there in the employee ID. Fine. So here we will take 3 is equal to A, 3 is equal to 1. No, right? So this is false. Then again it will be checking. 3 is equal to 2. No, right? So it is again false. Then here also it will check 3 is equal to 3. Yes, it is true. That means what? A is reporting to C. See here, the employee number or employee ID of C is written in MGR of A, right? In MGR of A, right? That means what? A is reporting to C, or we can say C is the manager of A. In the same way, see here, suppose like C is reporting to whom? C is reporting to 4. That means we will take 4, and 4 will be matched with the employee IDs. So is it equal to 4? No. Is it equal to 4? No. Is it equal to 4? No. Is it equal to 4? Yes, true. That means what? C is reporting to D. Okay, C is reporting to whom? D. Here, and suppose you want to find the D's manager, it means we have to take the MGR from this, and we have to check it. So where this 2 is matching, 2 is matching over here. That means B is the manager of whom? B is manager of D, or D is reporting, or D is reporting to B, like this. And who is manager of B? There is nothing written, that is null. That means B is not reporting to anyone. Clear? This is employee manager relationship. So suppose you wanted to find the employee, or suppose you wanted to find the manager. If you wanted to find the manager of XYZ, manager of XYZ, what you have to do? You have to take the MGR number from that employee. You have to take what? You have to take the MGR number from that employee, and that MGR number you have to write with, we have to match it with employee number. MGR you have to match with employee number. And suppose you wanted to find the employee who are reporting. Suppose I wanted to find the employees who are reporting to D. Employees who are reporting to D. So I should take the employee number of D and I should match it with MGR. That time it should be ulta. Like MGR we should take and we should match it with what? With EMP number, like this. Clear? Supriya, please go through. Supriya Dhavne. Okay, please go through the normalization notes once. Okay, you'll get it. It is easy. No worries, fine. If you are not understanding what is transitive functional dependency, partial functional dependency, one more PDF I have given over there. Okay, that is dependencies. You can go over there, you can check it. Okay. If you are not understanding, tomorrow you can come to the branch. You can ask me. Okay, no problem. What is domain integrity, entity integrity, referential integrity? Okay, these things are not asked in the interview, Akash. Okay, so it is not that needed. Okay, domain integrity and entity integrity. Fine. That is nothing but the relations which we have. Referential integrity. It is nothing but the relations. Clear? Fine. So that's it for today, guys. We'll meet tomorrow. Mayur, just message me on Skype, okay? I'll send you the answer for this query. Don't worry. Pranoti, I have already taken it. Jagruti, index and views. Okay, views I'll explain. Views I'll explain. Fine. So views are nothing but what? Virtual tables. Views are nothing but virtual tables. Fine. So see here, when like mainly when we'll be using this views, nth maximum and okay, nth maximum. Amol, please go through that. That much time we don't have to take it now. Okay. So virtual tables. So what are those virtual tables? So suppose there are some details of the employee. Okay. Suppose there are some details of the employee. So like or not the employee, not the details. Let us go for, let us take Facebook data. Okay, let us take Facebook account. In that Facebook account, suppose Jagruti is having a Facebook account. What and all the things she'll be having? She'll be storing the username. Okay, she'll be having a password. Then suppose she'll be having a profile pic. Okay, then she'll be having the likes, number of likes for that pic. Okay, then let us say comments. Okay, comments. Then she must have given her college name. Okay, her nickname. All those details will be there. All those details will be there in the database. In the database. Fine. But now Jagruti is here. Suppose there is one more person. Okay, suppose your friend is, let us say you have a friend called Akansha. Fine. So suppose Akansha is there. Suppose Akansha wanted to see your details. Will you show everything over there for Akansha? Will you show the password also? Yes. Will you show the password? Will you show some private data over there? You will not allow the Akansha to see that, right? So what we will do is, instead of sharing the whole table, and how to give the access to Akansha, suppose this is Jagruti's table. Okay, Jagruti, and suppose Akansha is one more user. Suppose Akansha wanted to see the Jagruti's details, and suppose you are providing her the permission by using grant command. By using grant command. So what will happen? Akansha can see everything. She can see the password also. Understanding? But you don't want that. So what you will do? You will create one virtual table, one dummy table or virtual table. In that virtual table, you will just write like username. You will write the profile pic. Profile pic. Okay, you will select this many things. Then suppose you wanted to find you wanted to show her the college name, then your nickname. Okay, like this, suppose you wanted to show, but you don't wanted to show her the likes, comments, as well as the password. Those things you don't want. So you will create one virtual table like this. Okay, and that virtual table is called as view. And this and the permission to see this table you will give it to Akansha. So Akansha can see only this many things. Okay, this is how we will be using the virtual tables. And in order to create a virtual table, you have to use something called as view create view and then view name, create view and view name, clear? And after that you have to write something called as like how we will be using a new, how we will be creating a new table, right? In the same way we can write the view. Okay, and we will write over here as select star from what is the database name. Suppose let us take FB is the database from FB. Okay, and suppose you wanted to select the star, you can write star, or suppose you wanted to show her only username and password, so you can write username then college name. And suppose you wanted to show her something called like nickname also, so you'll show nickname. Like this you will write, and this is how you will be creating a view. And later same data you can select from the view, that is select star from what is whatever the view name you have given, so you can give that view name like this. Okay, same way how you will delete a table, in the same way you can delete this view also, like by using drop view name. Like this you can use, that is nothing but the view. Clear, Jagriti? Ashok, if you have any confusion just drop me a message. Okay, I'll give you the solution for that query, don't worry. Okay, index is not that needed, guys. View, even the view is not that needed. Clear? So that's why I've not concentrated on this one. Fine. So that's it for today, guys. Take care. Bye bye. Rohan, this webinar is at that same time, okay, 10:30. This webinar is used by some other trainer. So that's why like I cannot take it on webinar. Okay. So we have to take it on the same link tomorrow. Don't worry. SQL class. I'm talking about SQL class. Okay. Fine. Yeah, but I know, Amar, it is a little bit difficult to understand the normalization. But still, whatever I can, I have taken it. Okay, like this in 15 minutes, I cannot finish the normalization. We need to attend the session for that. 2 hours, 3 hours session will be there for normalization. But right now, just consider this one. And whatever a small idea if you have got, that is also enough. Clear? Bye, guys. Take care. Yeah. Yeah, I'll share the drive link. Don't worry. I'll share the drive link. If you people are there, okay, in that in any of the group, and just do one thing, guys. Just check yourself, okay, if you people are present in that group or not. Do one more thing, just to check whether I'm present in that group or not. If I'm not present in that group, add me to that group. Okay, so I'll share it in that group, right? I'll share the link in that group. Share on WCC A10. I'm not present in that group, Shraddha. So in grooming groups, just check my name over there. If my name is not there, please add me to that group if it is possible. Or else I'll tell the HRs to join or to add me. Okay. Right. Bye bye, guys. Take care.